I want to talk about a couple things tonight. One is I used to be really flashy with my editing style on my other channel when I first started it. I thought, oh, the more edits I have, the more B roll, the thing flashing up behind me, whatever I'm talking about. And it is cool, don't get me wrong. I still use some. If I'm talking about a hair video, especially in my other channel, I'll show before and after. I could also show something, on each side. I could show a video and I know how to pop it up. There's some text that go. You could do just some cool ones coming in and then fading out. But more and more, I'm going away from that a little bit more. I mean, I will still use it and I will still show people how to do it because it is very cool. If you don't know how to do it, then it's something that is just pretty amazing. I love editing, but I also feel like people are so busy watching that they don't really listen to what you have to say a lot of times. Not always, but you want to be remembered on the message that you're giving to people, on what you're helping them with, the transformation tips that you can give them. And that is something that I'm learning more and more, that people are tired of just hearing things that aren't genuine or AI. I do use AI, don't get me wrong, but I use a lot of my scripting now and just bullet points. And then I just try to remember from what I'm going to talk about. Like, I did not write a script on this one. I didn't make any bullet points at all, which I should, because sometimes I forget what I'm saying and then I'm stumbling all over the place. So bullet points, to me, you can just kind of look and revert to that. But this is something that I'm learning more and more, that I'm trying to rely on my own self, my own ideas. Not that I'm saying I didn't rely on my own ideas, but I would write mine from script to script, from word to word, and then I would really sound robotic, and then I would just trip up even more. So this is something that I'm really trying to work on. And another thing that I'm realizing since I've been on YouTube, that I just started realizing this, listening to creators and coaches. A lot of them still rely on this, but a lot of really big coaches that I'm watching, they don't put out short form. They don't put out shorts. Now, I did start doing that, not on this channel, but I noticed that when I started doing long form, that I wasn't getting any views, any subscribers. And when I started my shorts, that everybody was starting to subscribe to that. But I wanted long form. I wanted to teach people what I've been through, what I come through, and what I push past what I was going through, what the other channel, what I'm teaching. And then I wasn't getting any views because people are going on your channel for shorts, and you're not really going to get anyone to buy your course if you are selling a course. And there is nothing wrong with being a coach if you are doing it in an ethical way. Now, I bought two coaches. I had on my other channel, and I am so happy that I did. I learned so much. Now I take some things, I leave some out. I kind of do my own thing, but I follow a lot of what they say to help me. And it is very beneficial because they have the experience, they have the success. And so this is something that I contemplated about bringing back shorts, because I get impatient. We all want that fast gratification, or just instant. And as soon as we don't get any views, or we're not getting subscribers, even after 6 7 months, which that is how long I've been on that channel. This one I've only been on about 2 months, I think, now. But you want to give up, you want to throw in the towel, you want just to watch these videos that are flashy. But really, I like watching videos that have information that can help me, that can help me improve, that can better myself. I really like watching content that's really informative and very teaching me something. So that's what I love. I very rarely watch shorts or anything on TikTok now. Every once in a while I'll get on there and I just kind of scroll, but I'm off pretty fast. I make it a point not to get on TikTok because I feel like you're wasting your time. You could be creating something on your own. And I did have somebody on here, a really nice person that was very encouraging, mention that they think I should get on shorts, because that's what everybody really knows. It's a fast track to get the attention. And he had mentioned that to get eyes on my channel, but I want to have eyes on my channel that are the right people. I will find the right people that love my content, that I'm a fairly new creator. I'm past the age 40, and I've learned everything between Googling, watching tons and tons of YouTube, some chat GPT. Yes, I do still go on there and find some information on AI. You have to be really careful because a lot of the information I found out the hard way is not accurate. So I had to go in and do even more research when I was creating my course and creating Kajabi, which is a storefront for coaches and people that have their own business. So I spent hours and hours trying to figure out Kajabi, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I still need to upload my course. I haven't finished my slides and my presentations for the course yet. And it's hard because I work full time. I have life. So I'm really going to tackle it my next couple of days off, which is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'm really going to tackle it. I'm going to do my videos really early in the morning. I go live on my other channel on Wednesdays, and I'm going to tackle the course and get it out there. And then eventually I'm going to start working on this channel and putting out an email list. This is something that you want to do if you're creating an online not presentation, presence. You want to have an email list if you have a business. Now, this is another thing that I'm learning that is very important. You can have them subscribe to your email, then you send them free content every week, whether it's newsletters and or videos, different little like behind the scenes or different things like that, and newsletters. You send it every week for their email, and you're giving information and transformation tips on there. So this is very key, very vital to have that. So yes, I am learning so much. So this is why I'm hesitant about the shorts. I really don't know if I really want to go back to that. I just feel like it's another thing that's added on, taken away from me doing my courses. And that is really how you make your money. Now, it's helping people as well. I love to help people. I'm very giving, but we are on this platform, most of us, for a reason, is to either stop working a job that we're at and focus on this full time, being ethical, helping others, the trust from being true in yourself and being true to people that are watching you, and creating a community for everyone to come together and to help each other, to give feedback, to hear feedback from others. And so this is just a very important thing that I feel like you should keep going. Now, I believe that my channel will grow in time with the right people, the right audience that want to watch what I have to say to help others, as well as give me advice. Now, that was some very good advice, and I accept what the person had to say about doing some shorts, but I feel like patience is key. Patience is a virtue. If you have something great, it takes time to build. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. People can get tons of views and have a viral video. That doesn't mean you're going to make money on that. There's really little AdSense on that. You can make it, but then you can go back down. And after that viral video, it's a struggle again. So this is something that I got to remember, because in the beginning, when I first got on TikTok, was about maybe 3-4 years ago, I was trying to do all this stuff, trying to throw spaghetti at the wall. That means just doing whatever, doing videos, doing trending videos, doing this, doing that, and nothing was happening. I do have one of my videos on TikTok that's rising really fast. I think it's at about 70,000 views now, and it doesn't do anything for me though. So this way I'm focusing on here. It's not about the shiny object. It's not about the flashiness. You could have 500 subscribers and be making way more money. So you got to remember this. This is something that I'm watching for actually coaches that are surpassing a lot of people with millions of views, because it's so hard to keep your views up and just keeping that AdSense going in the monetization. So this is why I'm really not going back to shorts right now. And I did think about it, because I was on my other channel, I was so happy that I was getting tons of views, and I got my subscribers, like most of them, it's still pretty low, but I'm saying it happened pretty quick. And then I hit all my shorts, and then I started doing long form only. It is a slow growth. It's going to be a slow growth, but I'm in it for the long haul and for different reasons. I don't want to just burn myself out doing this, doing that, and doing, flashy stuff. I don't want to do that. I want to have value to people. I'm learning so much within my life, learning as a 40-year-old and older female, and I want to reach everyone on this. I want to reach people 40 and younger, and male and female. My other channel, I focus more on women, but that's why I created this channel, because there is ages, male and female, of all ages, trying to learn YouTube and trying to get on there. And they're thinking that they have to do all this crazy stuff to get views and subscribers. And yes, it doesn't hurt. You want people, of course, to follow you. We all want to be liked. We all want to be, oh, I got this many views. But it's so fast. The way we want it to happen, we just get so frustrated. And believe me, I'm guilty of this. I still go through it like, oh my God, nobody likes my stuff, and feeling sorry for myself. And nobody likes me. Why bother? But I got to remember that I have things to talk about that is of value, because I've been there. I'm actually still going through there. I'm trying to learn, and I am learning. I'm teaching myself. I mean, other people teach me, don't get me wrong, but I'm doing a lot of research, lots of just between the coaches, and a lot of it I didn't understand because they didn't go into detail. So, yes, I spent hours and days, weeks trying to find out how you do this. Like the storefront Kajabi, I had mentioned before, it is hard. I don't care what anyone says. It is tough. And on my coaching classes, I see other people in the community ask about Kajabi because they don't really teach Kajabi. That's what they use. The coaches that I'm watching, or that I purchased their course, they don't go into detail about Kajabi and how to set it up. And one girl mentioned it, and it is tough. She's confused, lost. And I told her there's some YouTubers that will help you. There's certain people that I mentioned that will help you, but I had to dig. I had to dig deep. I had to just keep on watching, keep on researching these things. And when I set up my professional email, and you have to connect it to Kajabi, oh my God, there's codes and everything you got to do. And I was so confused. I finally found a YouTube video after searching and searching just on that shows you, and I was still confused. I mean, if I do it again, I would have to really try to remember what I did again. I'm sure I could. But that part was so tricky and so confusing. So, yes, if you are wanting instant gratification and you're going in YouTube for a different reason, just remember that you could start a coaching, you could start a course if you have something to talk about to help others. And I know I've mentioned this before in a couple of my videos, but if you have things that will transform someone's life, and you're a real person, and people love that, they want to hear from a true, real person and have a story to tell. People love stories. I miss hearing that. I watch creators that tell stories that are just true and genuine. So that is how you make your money, by helping people, by being true to yourself and them, and just talking, giving all the free content you can, things that you've learned. So it is not an easy journey. It is not going to be overnight success. I don't want, of course, I don't mind anyone watching my channel. Trust me. I love it. I love that people watch me and views, but I don't want just anyone watching my video. What I mean by is, if I do these shorts and just do whatever, I don't want the wrong crowd to watch me. If that makes sense, and not sounding like I don't want white people watching me. No, I want to reach a certain crowd, reach a certain community, because when I have my course, I can help them, and that's what they're looking for you to help them transform into whatever you're talking about. So this is why I've hesitated on this channel to do any shorts, and all of my shorts on the other channel are hidden. But any tips from people I appreciate, and I know that it's meant in a way that's meant well, but I don't want to take that chance and just do whatever. I really want to talk more about what I'm going through and what I've been through and how far I've come and what I'm doing to learn, because I feel like people, especially 40 and over, a lot of people think that don't they can't learn, but or something new, and they can. And I know more and more on YouTube, I'm seeing a lot of older creators on here, and it's really awesome. Some of the people I follow are older, so it's pretty cool seeing them succeed and knowing that yes, you can do it. It just takes time and patience. Posting once a week at least. I post 3 times a week, sometimes two if I'm really busy, but I try to do 3 times a week on both channels. And I know it gets a lot, but I just yeah, I'm a lot quicker at my videos now, so it's not as bad as it was in the beginning. And when I was doing all those crazy edits, it was taking me really long because all the flashiness and all the cutting and editing, doing all this stuff, getting it right where you want it at the video, it does take time. So I think CapCut is quicker than Canva, because Canva, I never quite understood how they taught it. They showed these numbers up on top and you have to, I don't know, it's really weird. So what I do is I drag it and I do all this crazy stuff, and it takes a little bit, it doesn't take too long. It's just that was easier for me. And CapCut just seems pretty quick, but I don't have the pro on CapCut. Cam CapCut. Oh my god, I can't say it anymore. CapCut. I appreciate any advice that anyone has. I know I'm new. I know it's going to take me a while. I still have a long way to go. I love posting on YouTube. I love talking about my journey, because if I could do it, you could do it. I know a lot of people always say that, but it is true. I had knew nothing about technology, nothing at all, and I've come this far. So after I get my coaching out on my other channel, I do want to start doing some more things on here. I'm going to show some more editing, some different things you could do, and it is still really cool. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a great night. Just stay positive and keep going. Even if you are new, you're going to get more eyes on you. You're going to get more views, people that will find you and like you for you and the content you have to put out there. So just remember that. And thank you so much for watching all my videos. I hope you have a great night. Until next time.